Hi everyone, welcome to another video from Explore the Outdoor. And today, well, a bit of today and a bit of tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to try and capture a nice sunset tonight. It's Saturday today, and the way the weather's been at the moment, the low clouds and the break, I think it would make a nice sunset, but it's looking as though it's a bit more overcast than what the weather was predicted, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get a nice sunset tonight. And then tomorrow, again, a little bit of a mystery trip, an unplanned sort of scheduled trip. We're just going to have a look and see where we can go, somewhere possibly where I haven't been before, and yeah, hopefully get a good video and a good documentary and another place for you guys to potentially check out and explore. But let's have a look and see what we can find today in regards to the sunset. So, unfortunately, the sunset wasn't going to happen, and I judged it by the cloud, and it just got darker and darker, and believe it or not, I've had to enhance the light on this video because it is just so dark with the cloud and it's absolutely lashing it down. So what I thought is, because I was still out and about and I was still quite close to the area I'm going to now, which is Whitby again, I don't think I've done a video on it at night, all lit up, the church, the abbey, and Whitby itself. But at the moment I'm in a massive rainstorm. It's absolutely, listen, don't know if you can hear that over the sound of the moving vehicle, but it's absolutely chucking it down. And to my right, it is as black can be with the clouds, and I think it's going to get even heavier in a moment. So, sunset didn't happen. Hopefully, nighttime Whitby will, and we'll have a good look around and see what Whitby is like at nighttime. So as you can see, the rain was sort of lashing it down, and it was kind of forecast in a way, but I didn't think it was going to be that heavy. But the clouds started to break, the rain stopped, and the lights came on in Whitby, and this was the Endeavour, the ship that sits in the harbour at Whitby. It's a popular tourist attraction now. It's got a restaurant on board, a museum, and the quay side itself is sort of alive on a night time with bars and restaurants, and there was quite a few people there. So this was the Endeavour Wharf car park, and probably one of the main car parks that I park in. There's loads of car parking places in Whitby. There's a park and ride system, so accessibility to Whitby is quite easy. I had a walk along the kind of promenade area towards where the amusements were, the pier, and it was quite busy. Some of the shops were still open, and some of the fish shops, but more so the bars were still open along this way. the smell that was coming from the restaurants, and also this little hot dog stand here was quite immense, and it made me quite hungry as I was walking along. But this was the Las Vegas of Whitby. You had all the amusements. They were all closing up for the night, really. But I can imagine, obviously, when we get into the later nights and in the summer holidays, etc., these places will be open for a lot longer than what they would be. It was actually about 5:45, 6 o'clock when I was coming along this point here. And this was the lifeboat station on display. Normally all open up through the daytime so you can have a look around, but just as authentic and amazing in the evening. The view from across the bridge looking back towards the quayside where I was before previously was quite amazing. You can see the reflection of the water. Some of the shops were still open, but like I say, they were sort of closing down. But sometimes I think on a night time, the window displays look more alive and more appealing to the eye. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Whitby just looks more spectacular at night time. It's spectacular through the day, but on a night time it just opens up a lot more. And obviously the Whitby ghost walk and ghost tours are on a night time to give it that more of authentic feel. And again, like I said, the old-fashioned shop windows kind of make the material more sort of appealing and alive. So this street heads towards Whitby steps, so the 199 steps. So we had a walk along here, and I was going to go up and video what it was like at the top of the Whitby steps where the Abbey is. The Abbey itself is what remains of the Abbey was lit up, and the camera footage doesn't do it much justice. The courtyard there was all lit up as well, but again the footage itself didn't do it much justice. But when you get to the top of the steps and you pan across Whitby itself and see all the lights and the reflection of the water, it is truly a magnificent sight. So yesterday's sunset didn't go as planned, but still got some good footage from Whitby at night time. It was a bit rowdy. Yeah, I mean, you might be able to hear from some of the audio clips. It was more drinkers that was out on the night time, which you're going to get, aren't you, in them towns now? It's become popular for day drinking and night drinking and things, but it just seemed to be, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was good, and I hope you enjoyed it. So today I am going back to Port Mulgrave. Look at this footage. Yep. This is where we got to last time, and we were unsure if we could get down. I had the Finster with me. I haven't got him today. He's actually off to KYNRE, which is a fantastic show set in Bishop Auckland about the historic values of England. If you haven't seen it, I recommend that you log on to their website and have a look at it. I'll put a link in the description. I also volunteer myself there as part of the first aid team, and they're always looking for new people to volunteer. And my son Finley and Ella and daughter Ella, they have volunteered to be in the show, as well as my partner Rachel, who is going to chaperone kids within the show. So, without further ado, let's go and have a look at Port Mulgrave and see if we can get down that embankment to find some more fossils. So, as you can see, the weather's not too bad behind me. It's blue sky and there's no wind, so that's quite good. The only thing that concerns me about this trip today is the weight of my backpack. I put water in because I'm thinking I'm going to be there a while, need a drink. I've got the weight of the tools for the cracking open the fossil, the rocks and things. And I'm thinking, yeah, going down's not going to be too bad, but coming back up, pulling on the ropes with that weight, hopefully if I have a bit to drink, that water's gone a little bit. But it is quite weighty on the back. So, I'm at the point now where, not where we got to last time, but the little incline down. It was raining all day yesterday, so I've got a feeling it's going to be quite muddy, but we'll see what happens. So I descended again down towards the top of the rope, and the views were just as spectacular as they were the last time I was here. I noticed someone must have found one of these old lanterns from the mines that was here all those years ago and put it on the seat, so it was really nice to see. This is where we got to last time, and it's actually, oh, slish it slipped. It's a lot muddier than what it was. Looks as though they've been doing some work there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to video this. But I will try. We'll go down this way, down the steps to begin with. It looks a bit less muddier on this bit here. I think there's a lot of people gone down this side here, in the bushes actually. In the bracken. So let's just have a look and see what, make sure this is sturdy actually. Doesn't sound sturdy enough for me, but there's people down there. I can hear them with kids. If they can get down, I can get down. Oh no, Daddy's fell. Oh no, Daddy's fell. Oh no, Daddy's fell. Oh no, Daddy's fell. Daddy's fell. Neil's fell. Daddy's fell. What the hell? Daddy's fell. Oh man, I'm not going to live that down. I'm going to have to put that in. Daddy's fell. Right. So, I'm kind of majority of the way down. I'm a shite. Do you know what? Video might have to go out the window, guys. I'm just really sorry at this point here, because I think I need my arms and my legs. So I'm videoing without my gimbal, so it might be a bit shaky, but I'm this far down. That is going to be a hard climb back up. There's the bottom there. That's going to be a hard climb back up. Let's keep going. Well, I'm down. Muddy, but I'm down. So once you past all the mud, all the sort of obstacles, you're down at the bottom, and some of the little fishing huts and sheds are just so quaint. You know, you can imagine the people going down there and sitting down there on a summer's night, even on a winter's night, and they'd be all cosy. The tide wouldn't get them, wouldn't come up that far. There's still a resemblance of the old mines that were here, the infrastructure that the mines were, where they were built. And this barren landscape looked like you were walking on Mars, all the shale, but there was loads of sort of fossils just lying around left, right and centre, imprinted onto the rocks. It was quite a very calm day. The tide was on its way out, there was no wind, and yeah, it was really great to take all this scenery in. Straight away, found a nodule inside one of these. Got no doubt in my mind there's an ammonite in there somewhere. Have to have a look. Oh, nothing. Never mind. Belemite, bullet-shaped squid. Look at that there. That's a beautiful find. It's cracked though, so rather than take it out and destroy it, I think I'm just going to leave it in there for everyone to see on here. Cracked across the middle. Just break it, trying to get out. I wonder what this is here. Again, a bit of a squid type belemite there. Beautiful. All the water running not from the top, but from the inside of the shale. There must be gallons of it, thousands of gallons of it, all seeping through. Perfect recipe for a landslide. You can see some of it there. As tempted as I am, that is one place I will not be looking today. So yeah. So I did not realise how much footage I got yesterday, and this isn't even halfway through the footage and already 18 minutes in. So this was a part one. Make sure you subscribe and you look out for part two, which will be coming very soon.